Can you hear me? Oh my goodness. I hope this works though. I'm gonna use my mic. I'm using different mic though. It's a different type of mic. Can you hear me? Oh my god. Okay, okay. I'm not using anything. I'm not using like mic or I'm not using anything. I'm not sure. It's a different mic from just now. It was like first it was my this mic. Okay, first it was my this mic, and then I changed to my boom mic, and then stick it right here. Now I use my phone mic, also cannot hear. Now I don't use anything. Okay, you all can hear, right? Okay, good. Oh my god, it's the first time that I'm actually experiencing microphone problems. So I think it's just like, you know, I know, right? I think it's just like a round out lah for my 2022. It's really a wrap up for me, in a sense that uh, there is always something to learn about this YouTube life. So maybe it's time for me to go into like StreamYard or OBS, like yeah, like Jack actually said. So I've explored StreamYard, so it's quite fun. I've never explored OBS though, so if you have experience in exploring OBS, let me know. There is something I just feel there is something so overwhelming about OBS, I guess. There is like a lot of things that can be done on OBS, but I guess I will sit down and work it out to see whether I can actually make use of OBS instead of just the YouTube on YouTube itself. So yeah, I think streamer is quite good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You just need to, you know, go into the studio, and then you can just go ahead and go to your live. Okay, so today I am going into live to share about a little bit about some of the questions that I received while I was collating questions about YouTube. I'm sorry about my voice. It's a little bit uh snorty because I woke up with a flu. Yeah. Okay. So I received a question that asked me what kind of softwares do I recommend for video editing and voiceover. So I think softwares for video editing and voiceover, for me personally, I really love CapCut. Not just on the phone, but it's also available on desktop as well. So if you are on your Apple products, or even what do you call it, even on Windows, you can download the software on your desktop. Yes, actually, Jack, I'm actually using Final Cut Pro because it's a work hazard thing, so I'm so used to Final Cut Pro, right? So I actually edit my YouTube videos using Final Cut Pro. So but if you are a beginner and you don't want to spend so much money on softwares and all that, you can try CapCut. So CapCut is a pretty decent software that you can actually use, especially if you're a beginner, because it has auto captions installed over there. You can actually do some effects. What I like about CapCut is it can do layers. Not like if I were to compare to different kind of video editing software, the basic ones. Sometimes you can't actually layer down your videos or even your audio. So CapCut is really very a fantastic, I would say a fantastic software for beginners if you're just starting out YouTube videos, or if you're just starting out video editing. Yeah, FCPX forever. We are the FCP people. I'm so used to using FCP that even simple video editing, you know, sometimes when I want to be honest here, sometimes for like my reels or my TikTok, right, sometimes I'm so used to using FCP, I just edit everything on FCP. So I know you can do simply on, you know, like phone, or it's very simple softwares, but yeah, I'm just like the FCP girl, FCP go to, that kind. So yeah, so I think CapCut is really good for the beginners. How long are we going to be live today? For me, usually for my live is always like about 30 to 40 minutes. So I always do very short kind of live to just go into and share some of the questions that I received, and also to share a little bit on some of the equipments that I actually found online, or I'm actually using what do you call it, the editing. Yeah. Okay, so okay, yeah, back to CapCut. So CapCut can do video editing and can do voiceover as well. So even if you are using the desktop ones, it can also do the voiceover. So it's really very fantastic software if you ask me. There's another one, it's called VN, but VN is only applicable on Apple products. So it's not downloadable on Windows. So if you are using Apple products, iMac, MacBook, all that things, you can actually download on desktop VN app. It's called VN Editor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it's also quite interesting software for video editing. Okay, so the next question, switch to CapCut, is it? Is it, Jack? Are you telling that you are switching, or what are you switching? Okay, the next question, how to make videos go viral? Oh, this is a very interesting question. For me personally, virality is subjective, but it's very important for you to make sure that your content is actually reaching out to your type of audience that you want. So if your content is good, okay, I would say if your content is what do you call it, if your content is concise, your content is really focusing on providing value, I feel that virality is secondary. It's not really I wouldn't say it's not important, but good to become viral. But the first things first, you need to understand that your content itself, or your video content itself, has to be something that can provide value. Okay? Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, Fitri has a question. Is it a must to use a headphone while editing video? For me personally, I feel that as a videographer myself, I use headphone because I want to make sure that the sound is just around, especially if you have a noise cancellation headphones. You can still not what do you call it? You can still not use headphone, but you may not hear the nitty-gritty sound. Maybe you might actually have some screeching sound in the background. You might actually have some you know, those noise or white noise that you don't want on your video, which you can't actually hear if you don't use headphone. So if it's good if you can actually use headphone for the white noise, so that you can, you know, like adjust a little bit on your audio especially. Okay, so having editing using headphone is definitely better for your video editing. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think going back to the question about virality. Virality for me, personally, it's not, it's secondary. Your video content has to really provide value and powerful message to your audience, because if you don't have, like, you know, your hook in front of your video, then they may not pay attention to your video itself. So you need to pay attention to the first, if you're doing like short videos, the first 3 seconds is very important. But if you're doing like long form video content, it really depends on your audience retention. You can actually check back end on your audience retention in your YouTube studio, so check out on that. But the first, to me, the first 30 seconds is very important for YouTube videos. Okay, wait ah. Okay, yeah. So, okay, let me, it's a little bit different on it's a little bit different on YouTube Live for phone. So this is my first time using YouTube Live for phone. So I'm just, hopefully this works though. Yeah. Okay, so later on my video is going to be in portrait for, okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, today I also want to share a little bit on my 2022 wrap up. So this is my last YouTube live for the year. I hope you guys have you know, achieved all your goals, whatever you have planned for since the start of 2022. And I just feel that 2022 is really moving so fast that we are going to go into 2023 in another one more day. Really not bad yeah, but it's portrait lah, Fitri, so it's okay. I mean, yeah, I will make do with this. Yeah, Manisha, right, it's really zoom by. I feel that for me, I actually learned something, I think back in if I remember correctly, back in 2017, I actually learned something from my mentor. So he actually told me to have the word for the year. Every year when you go into every year when you go into it, have a word that you want to focus on every year. So ever since 2017, I always have that one particular word that I actually have every year. So I mean, it changes every year, so it really depends on the year that I'm in. So in 2022, I actually my word was upgrade. So it depending on the whether it's self upgrade or business upgrade. So the word upgrade I really hold on to for the whole of 2022. So I just want to share with you that what constitute upgrade for me in 2022 is I finally took up I upgraded myself in terms of qualification, because I have a qualification in IT. So I was in IT background for 7 years. So I was in IT hardware, the network, the engineer background for 7 years. Then I switched to doing business. So doing business is really nothing got to do with IT. I've never done business before. My family is not in the business industry at all also. So everything is from scratch. So I've never experienced learning about business or learning about digital marketing or learning about all the different kind of aspects in business itself. So in 2022, I actually took up a certification in digital analytics to help myself and my business in the social media and also in the digital marketing as a whole. So for me, that is my personal upgrade for me. But for my business itself, the upgrade I had was I was awarded the SME 500, and that was really a biggest achievements that I received for what do you call it? I received for in 2022, and even in my business for 8 years. Okay, so let me pause there and go inside the live chat and see where's my live chat now. Okay, where's it? I cannot see my live chat. Okay, hold on. Okay, Jack asks, how do you get to go to the... Oh, to be honest, right, I'm really not sure how I got to go the YouTube Creator Day. I actually received an email from YouTube Singapore. They actually invited me to go into the YouTube Singapore Creator Day. So I accepted, and then I was like, okay, so this is something interesting where YouTube is going to help us, the YouTube creators, Singapore YouTube creators, in terms of their YouTube videos and stuff like that. So when I reached, I felt so small because my subscribers is so small that I am actually surrounded by really huge creators, you know, where they have thousands of followers, few 100,000 in followers. So but that didn't actually stop me. I learned a lot from them, how to, you know, like grow your YouTube channel and stuff like that. So they have different type of YouTube video creators. So I connected with someone who was doing some it's like a craft but using plasticines or something like that. Yeah, so it's really interesting to actually go. But yeah, I don't know how they actually reach out to me. So I just actually received an email from YouTube Singapore. So if I do receive again, I will share out to you guys if you want to come. So hopefully they are going to help more. They're going to help more for our YouTube Singapore creators, because from what I know, they are really moving towards YouTube Shorts, right? Because YouTube Shorts just really got viral in that sense in Singapore. So I hope there's a lot of like events, workshops for all these YouTube creators in Singapore, and definitely for live streamers. I think some of my friends who are live streamers, they feel that YouTube don't really support Singapore live streamers. So I hope they actually do that in 2023. Yeah, so if I do have the invitation again, I will share out. Okay, all right. Okay, I got one more question. Hold on. Where do you get the certification from? Which certification, Jack? You are asking how to become 500 SME. Okay, this one is a very funny story. Okay, this 500 SME, apparently it needs to you need to register or something. Yeah, but but I did not register it. Apparently one of my client register my company for me for that SME 500. So I'm really grateful for my client that actually helped me to register, and I got an email that I received it. I think it was in May or June. Yeah, so at that point of time, it's just getting the certificate, the certificate. So last Wednesday, I went to the event to go to receive the trophy. Yeah, so I'm really grateful for my client, to have clients who actually support me throughout the years of my 8 years of in business. So I'm really grateful for them. Oh, YouTube certification. Okay, I'm actually looking out for this YouTube certification. Apparently they actually stopped for a while. You can actually Google this. The other time I was searching through YouTube certification, so they at this point of time, I think they stopped the YouTube certification for a while, or is it they did not, or is it that they did not open to public? Apparently last time they actually opened it to public, and then they stopped. They are now opening it only for people who have the YPP, the YouTube program partner. So if you actually already in the YPP program, I think you can try to see whether you are eligible for the YouTube certification. Yeah, I'm not eligible yet, so I couldn't register for the YouTube certification. So you can check it out if you are already in the YPP program. Okay? Alright, so let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, I think those who are not eligible, like both of us, we just have to wait for a while. I think who's that? Jamie, I think Jamie is eligible. Jamie, you can try to see whether you can apply for the YouTube certification. I think it's very interesting to take up the YouTube certification. It's really sad that they actually stop for public. Oh, she's not watching. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, but I think Jamie eligible. I remember correctly, she has over 1,000 followers already. Yeah. Hi Jamie. Yes. Yeah, Jamie, if you want to apply for the YouTube certification, I think you are eligible. So I think you apply lah, then you tell us, okay? How this YouTube certification works and stuff like that. Yeah. So that is for the YouTube certification. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yes, the word that I actually went for 2022 is really about upgrading myself, upgrading my business. So there are a few milestones that I got for myself or even for my business. So if I were to give you some tips for 2023, I feel having a word for the year really helps you grounded, really helps you focus on what you want to do for the rest of 2023. So have a word for your 2023 and hold on to it, so that you can have a really meaningful and intentional way of doing business. Or even if you are a YouTube creator, right? If you're a YouTube creator, I think it's also good to even have the word of the year in that sense, so that you are really focusing on creating content on YouTube or even any social media platforms that you are in. Okay? Let me go back to this certification. Okay, the certification basically will help you be certified like in the YouTube space. Yeah, but right now they need some requirements lah. So those who are in the YPP, apparently I think you can actually apply. So if you already hit the 1,000 followers, you already hit the 4,000 watch hours, these people actually can apply already for the YouTube certification. Yeah, so I think it's really interesting when I was actually reading the stuff that they do in YouTube certification, right? It's really interesting to explore, especially if you are in the YouTube world or if you are a YouTube creator. So if Jamie has the has a what do you call it, thing for us to do, help us to explore the YouTube certification. Since you were okay, is it a word of the year to recap or word for the more for, okay, it's not to recap, but it's basically a word that can actually help you go through the whole year. So my word in 2022 was upgrade, right? So I really hold on to that upgrade word, and I find ways, what do I want to upgrade in terms of my personal wise, and what do I want to upgrade in terms of my business wise. So these are some of the ways that I actually look out for by just having that word with me. So you can actually use this to kind of like help you go through the 2023. Of course, you must have your own goals lah, okay? Your you know, like goals in monthly goals or weekly goals. I'm not sure what kind of goals you go for. For me, I always go through monthly goals. So that one is still there if you do have your monthly goals. If you don't have monthly goals, please have a monthly goals for yourself, because it's also really very important for you to hit, especially if you are doing business, freelancing, small business owners, have goals every month. And when you have goals every month, right, you can actually I know some people do goals every quarter, but I feel personally, I feel that every quarter is so huge, it's so big. So I kind of like break it down into monthly. Sometimes I break it down into even smaller pieces, like 2 weeks. Yeah, but most of the time I do monthly. I don't go big, like I don't go like I want to earn this much by the first quarter. That, to me, quarterly is still very big for me. It's really like a far-fetched. So I'm going into really like small goals every month. Yeah, so if you have not tried the small goals ones, like monthly or even weekly or 2 weeks once, that kind of thing, you can try and see if that actually works for you. But of course, if whatever you have done right now, it definitely works for you in 2022, continue what you have done in 2023, because that actually works for you. For me, monthly works for me, so I'm actually continuing that. Yeah, I used to do like 6 months, so big. Then after that, after the 6 months over, right, then I didn't accomplish the goal. Then I feel so stressed, and then I feel like so, like so sad that I couldn't accomplish the 6 months goal. But actually it's too big. Yeah, so you might want actually to just close it down. Okay. All right. So any question? Okay, hold on. Let me just go to the live chat again, because I got different button to press for the the YouTube live. Yeah, I think having you are right, Jack. Really, this goals idea is really essential. I think not just for business, but it can be goals for your personal as well. So I think this is really something that if you have not done any goals for 2022, it's not too late to start. So 2023 is just around the corner in next 2 days. Yeah, today's 30th, right? Yeah, today's 30th. So in next 2 days is 2023 already, and we can start on January goals. So I hope that you have done your January goals already. If you have not, then you might want to start. You should attend. Oh, okay, can. Creator World, okay, I'll check it out. Maybe I'll talk to Jamie more on this Creator World. Thank you so much, Jack, for the information. I will check it out on Creator World. Okay. Oh, November. Okay, nice. Is it like a yearly kind of event that you attend? Was it Jamie? Was it the one that you spoke about content creation? Was that the Creator World? Is that the Creator World that Jack was saying? Okay, can. Alright. I think at that point of time, I couldn't attend because I was having I had an event to film. Yeah, so I couldn't attend. So I was actually actually telling Jamie that she has a very interesting topic that she talked about. But yeah, unfortunately it falls on the day that I have filming, so I couldn't actually attend the event. So it's nice that we have such events to support and to network, especially because I feel that YouTube creators in Singapore needs to like come together and network with each other, to learn from each other, I feel. And that YouTube Creator Day, when I attended, was really something, an eye-opener for me, to learn more from different niche or different YouTube creators who are doing different things from me. Yeah, yearly thing. Okay, Oh, that was the first time. It's like the YouTube Creator Day lah. It's it was actually the first time. Oh, nice, Jamie. I like your word already. I like your word of 2023 already. And we are going to connect in January, right? So yay to that. I'm looking forward to the session with you on in January. Okay, so I actually wanted to share a little bit on some of the equipment finds that I found that may help with you in your video journey. So the other time I actually uploaded equipment find on Instagram. So if you have not checked out my what do you call it, my Instagram, I actually put it up already there, but I just want to share that this Ulanzi microphone, if you are using your phone every time creating videos, or just doing reels, or even educational videos, or even YouTube videos, that if you're actually exploring I'm so sorry, I need to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Anyway, yes, this Ulanzi microphone is really very good for a phone microphone. Okay, this is actually for my iPhone. So it has the lightning port already. So if you're actually using Android, there is the USB-C. So this Ulanzi is really very fantastic microphone, wireless microphone that you can use if you are always using your phone. So you don't have to, you don't have to get those very fantastic like Vavavoom kind of microphones, and you spend like $200 over. This is really affordable. I think this is about $30 over. Yeah, this is only $30, and the quality is really very good. So you can check out, I think I posted it on my YouTube shorts as well, so you can check out the quality over there that you can actually explore. Yeah, so this is one of the microphone that I love when I first found it, and I'm actually using it in all my YouTube videos. No, in my YouTube shorts, because YouTube shorts I'm actually just using my phone, and also for my reels, for my IG stories and stuff like that. Yeah, I really love the conversation that I have in the live chat. Let me just go inside and check it out what you're talking about. Okay, events for creators in Singapore. Yeah, I know, right? I think it's really, really fantastic that they actually have all these events to support us. So hopefully that YouTube Creator Singapore Day, it was the first one for them as well. It was the first time that they actually gather a few YouTube creators in YouTube Singapore office. So hopefully they will do it again next year. That one is also in November. Yeah, Scape. Unfortunately, Scape is undergoing a renovation soon. So hopefully they have like some other events as well in other places by Scape. Yeah. Yeah, Scape really have a lot of initiative. I think the last one that they had was Twitch live streamers. So that was really very interesting, because I have friends in the Twitch community that does live stream. So they found it very interesting, because Scape actually really supports all this community that wants to bring the content creators together. So hopefully we can have something for YouTube. I'm really hoping, and hoping that YouTube Singapore will do a little bit more on the support, in terms of supporting the YouTube creators in Singapore. So hopefully we have more things next year. So yeah, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my YouTube live next year. This is my last YouTube live in 2022, and thank you for joining my YouTube live for today. Even though there's a lot of hiccups, I think I did 3 times on my computer, and finally the phone works, even though it also got a bit of hiccup. So I'm gonna check that out, why got some hiccups on the audio. Thank you so much everyone for joining my YouTube live, and I connect with you on my Instagram, on my YouTube. And if you are on LinkedIn, you can actually connect with me as well, Rini Ismail, on LinkedIn as well. So Jack, I hope to connect with you, Jack. I would love to know more about you and what you do on YouTube, and what's the type of YouTube content creation that you are actually doing. So hope to connect with you, Jack. And Jamie, thank you so much for being such a big supporter of me ever since we get connected on LinkedIn, and also I think it was TikTok, right? I think it was on TikTok that we first connected, right, Jamie? I can't remember actually, but yeah. So now I see I say the word connect so much, right? So that's your word for next year. And yes, I thank you so much everyone. Happy New Year, happy 2023, and see you guys online, and let's get connected. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.